An inexplicable dark barrier suddenly materialized outside their main entrance. The husband attempts to knock, but silence is the only answer, and the house surveillance monitors have faded to total darkness. Before they can even grasp the situation, the surface of the barrier begins to subtly ripple. It is more than just the exit. They quickly realize that every single window has been encased by this same obsidian wall. Isolation is absolute. All cellular reception has vanished. Even the internet connection has completely died. When the man approaches the obstruction, his phone display starts to flicker from massive electromagnetic interference. Unwilling to surrender, he seizes an electric drill and attempts to penetrate the surface. However, the steel bit glows a fiery red without making even a minor dent. They desperately attempt to bore through in multiple spots. They eventually understand that the entire apartment complex is trapped within this dark tomb. Suddenly, faint cries for help echo from behind a portrait hanging on the wall. They succeed in carving an opening into the adjacent unit. Living next door is a couple of visiting travelers. They too are caught in the nightmare, but their neighbors offer no assistance, paralyzed by pure hysteria. In a moment of blind anger, the man hurls his phone at the barrier, only to witness something impossible. A fragment of the internal circuitry remains glued to the surface. This reveals a powerful magnetic attraction. They start probing the wall with silverware repeatedly, finally locating 4 distinct points where the magnetic pull is most intense. But before they can decipher the mystery, the metal objects attached to the wall begin to vibrate violently. The man is severely wounded, and their resolve starts to wither. Just then, the sound of a brutal fight erupts in the neighboring home. They widen the breach in the wall and enter the next flat, armed with a wooden bat. They discover crimson stains on the carpet and a senseless woman near the mattress. Her intoxicated partner lunges at them, but they successfully restrain him and bind his wrists as a precaution. While hunting for an exit in the pantry, they stumble upon a terrifying collection of miniature spy cameras, proving they are under surveillance. With no other path, they resolve to tunnel through the flooring. The structure was reinforced during the war and houses a sub-level leading to an ancient fallout bunker. This route should eventually connect to the Metropolitan Underground. The wife is terrified that this could be an extraterrestrial assault. They continue their excavation until they finally drop into the unit downstairs. The man descends into the darkened living space below, but their spirits collapse when they find the same dark monolith waiting for them there as well. Suddenly, an elderly figure steps out of the darkness, leveling a firearm at his chest. He ignores their desperate cries for assistance. He is certain that the apocalypse has finally reached their doorstep, and he is prepared to commit any act necessary to stay alive. Subscribe for part 2 because